Bright Star Boarding School. A private school built for the children of the rich. Everything about it spoke of excellence. Neat uniforms, healthy students. Laughter echoing across the compound as friends played and studied together. Every evening, during prep time, students sat quietly with their books. Focused. Disciplined. Determined. It was the kind of place where nothing ever went wrong. Or so they thought. That afternoon, the SS3 students sat quietly in their classroom, waiting. Moments later, Mrs. Blessing walked in. Her presence was calm, yet commanding. She began teaching, her voice steady as students listened attentively. Time passed quickly. Soon, the bell rang. Class was over. Students poured out of the classroom in groups, laughing, chatting, enjoying the moment. Among them was Emanuela, the beautiful head girl. Admired by many, envied by a few. Beside her walked her best friend, Angela. The two girls talked softly as they made their way back to the hostel. Unbothered. Focused. Different from the rest. Elsewhere in the girls' hostel, a different kind of energy filled the air. Inside Favor's room, 5 girls gathered. Favor, bold, confident, and known for breaking rules. Ruby suddenly spoke with excitement. Tiga was hosting a birthday party that night. And she was going. One by one, the others agreed. Favor smiled. She picked a dress code without hesitation. Skimpy, wine. The room erupted in laughter and excitement. Plans were made. Rules were about to be broken. While they planned their night out, Emanuela and Angela remained in their room. Books open. Questions exchanged. Focused on their studies. They were known across the school as inseparable. Serious. Disciplined. Unshaken. By 8 p.m., darkness settled over the school. At the hostel gate, Debbie approached the gateman. Chairman David, carrying a plate of jollof rice. Her voice was soft. Sweet. She handed him the food. Grateful, he accepted it with a smile. But hidden behind the building, Debbie and 2 other girls watched him eat. Hungrily. Moments later, he fell asleep. The girls laughed quietly, mocking him, before walking away. That night, dressed in skimpy wine outfits, wigs, and makeup, Favor and her friends climbed over the school fence. They disappeared into the night. At the club, the atmosphere was wild. Music blasted. Lights flashed. Young, carefree students danced without worry. Among them sat Tiga. Calm. Observant. Favor joined him. But what she heard next changed everything. Tiga spoke about Emanuela. How much he liked her. How he wanted her. Favor's smile faded. Jealousy settled quietly in her eyes. By midnight, they returned, sneaking back into the school compound. But something had changed. The night felt different. Still. Heavy. Then, they heard it. A strange cry. High-pitched. Unfamiliar. They froze. Slowly, they turned toward the trees. And there, 2 glowing eyes stared back at them. From the darkness. Watching. Waiting. The next morning, fear spread across the school. Students gathered at the assembly ground, whispering nervously. Then the principal stepped forward. Her face was serious. Her voice, firm. She spoke of a creature. A Bushbaby. But not an ordinary one. She warned that it cried like a human child. Pretending. Luring people closer. Only to kill them. Silence fell over the students. Fear settled deep within them. Later that day, Emanuela walked through the corridor carrying a pile of books. Tiga approached her. He tried to speak. Asked why she didn't attend his party. Offered to help. But Emanuela ignored him completely. Calm. Unmoved. Tiga walked away, rejected. Back in the hostel, everything had changed. The laughter was gone. The excitement had faded. Girls sat quietly, whispering in fear. They spoke of the creature. It calls your name. It cries like a baby. And if you answer, you're gone. Favor laughed it off. Unafraid. Or at least, pretending to be. That night, the school fell silent once again. Lights out. Doors locked. Windows shut. Then, a voice. Soft. Weak. Almost human. Mommy, help me. One girl sat up slowly. Listen. Her heart pounding. The voice came again. Closer. She stood. Walked toward the door. Despite the warnings. Despite the fear. She opened it. The corridor lights flickered. At the far end, a small figure stood. Still. Its back turned. She stepped closer. Carefully. And then, it turned. Two glowing eyes. A wide, unnatural smile. By morning, screams filled the hostel. A girl was found lying on the floor. Unconscious. Her face frozen in terror. Later during prep, Emanuela sat quietly beside Angela. Then she spoke. Softly. Carefully. She had heard it too. The night before. It had called her. And not like a stranger. But like it knew her. That same night, Favor stood by her window. Looking into the darkness. Waiting. Challenging. If you're real, come out. For a moment, nothing happened. Then suddenly, something moved. Fast. And stopped right in front of her window. Two glowing eyes. Staring straight at her. Closer than ever before.